right, today's guest is a sassy, self-confessed diva. And if her Instagram profile is anything to go by, she's a jet-setting party girl. But behind the smiles and the confidence lies a softer side to the GC, a woman who's been battling a secret health condition for over 10 years and who's struggling to fulfil her dream of one day having a family. Here, in her most open interview yet, it's Gemma Collins. Hi, Gemma. Oh, where is she? Oh.
Hang on.
Here she goes again. She never fails, does she? Oh, Gemma, what are you doing?
Sorry, guys, we have set this up and I've got gaffer tape stuck to a candle to try and talk to you all.
Well, it's
today.
not working.
Right, can you see me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. We can see you, and very beautiful you are. I mean, that has been lockdown life for so many of us, hasn't it? Setting everything up perfectly and then it all going crashing down. Oh, Gemma, it's so lovely to see you. And we've been seeing a lot of you on the gram. I loved your little dance yesterday in your swimsuit. Yeah,
I've just
I was
come
with
back
you.
from Mykonos, and it's lovely to speak to you all two ladies. And I think for all of us, we realised in isolation that you definitely got to get out and have a little bit more fun when you can. And it was really difficult for me in isolation because, as you know, with what we're talking about today, my condition of PCOS, it's not easy to fall pregnant, and I did suffer a miscarriage, which was really sad during the lockdown period. And with PCOS, basically, I have suffered with it for, oh my God, it's happening again. I have suffered with it, sorry, for the last 10 years. I started to gain weight when I was 28. My periods were all over the place. Sorry, I've suffered miscarriages. This is terrible, this gaffer tape, sorry.
So, Gemma, just want to take you back over what you were just saying at the beginning there. So we've been watching you on your gram. You know, you've been in your bikini, you've been in your swimsuit, having the time of your life. But as we know, there's always other stuff going on behind Instagram. And,
behind the smiles, there's been a lot of pain, and I did go through a very sad miscarriage in lockdown, and due to PCOS, I just felt that I was having an unusually heavy period, because when you are a sufferer with polycystic ovary syndrome, it is something that can happen quite a lot. And I actually left it 10 days, but I can remember thinking the month before, oh, my boobs seem really perky. And it's been no secret that, you know, recently I found my boobs so heavy in my life, and I'm turning 40 this year, that I will not be taking them into the next decade with me. So I thought, oh, maybe I won't have the operation. Maybe I've been doing a working out, maybe they're lifting up a bit. And then 10 days, well, 4 days into a heavy period, really realising this is not like a usual period, but thinking, look, you know, there's been a lot going on lately. Maybe my body's been a bit stressed. It went on for 10 days. Between 9 o'clock in the morning and midday, I was actually getting through 10 like super sanitary towels. And then it was my sister-in-law. I mean, not to be graphic, but I had to show her, because I said, I don't think this is normal. And I rang my doctor, and he said, you need to go straight to the hospital. And yeah, it was very sad, but it does make me realise that, you know, potentially there is hope there for me for the future.
Yeah. So just tell us a bit more about polycystic ovary syndrome, which you suffer from. It can affect so many different things, can't it?
It can affect your hormones, it can affect your mood, you can have good and bad days, you can get excessively hairy, which, hallelujah, I don't have that.
Oh, OK. Sorry, guys, we've lost Gemma again there. I think it's something to do with her mic, so I'm just waiting to see what we're going to do next. Have we got Gemma? Hello? Yeah, so I think what she was saying there is, the thing is with polycystic ovaries, it can be a devastating diagnosis, actually, because it affects, you can have weight gain, body hair, it can affect your skin, and of course it affects your fertility. So it's and we know that there's so many people that go through this. So very difficult for Gemma, who we know has spoken often about how much she wants a baby. I think we've got her back now, Gemma.
This has been a total disaster. I'm just
You're telling us.
It always goes wrong.
Gemma, what I wanted to say to you is, look, I know you. I did Dancing on Ice with you. I know the showbiz side of you, and I know the real private Gemma. You are the most incredibly hardworking woman I've ever met, and you have so much love to give. And I know that obviously with your ovaries and the condition that you have, it would be a travesty for you not to, be a mum. And I know you want to be a mum. I've seen you with my children. What plans have you got in place for yourself so that you don't miss out? Because obviously, I've adopted. You can have surrogacy nowadays. You can do so many things. Have you made plans for motherhood?
I went and saw a top specialist, and I have had myself checked, and he has actually told me, and this is why I went on a massive weight loss journey this year, because I've been doing it slowly. It's not been a massive, fast, rapid thing, but I wanted to stay off this time. And he said to me, you've got no cysts on your ovaries anymore. That's cleared up. So we're winning. You do suffer from the syndrome, so you do get the symptoms that go with it. But your cervix and everything is perfect for when you're ready. However, you need to get your weight down. You need to get at least another 2 stone off. And when it comes to it, they might be able to give me something called Clomid, which could potentially speed the process up. So hopefully George Clooney will be available around that time. But basically, I pray every night that, everything's going to work out for me, because, I've been quite lucky with my career, but my personal life is heartbreaking. And, having the miscarriage with someone that you love very much was very heartbreaking.
And Gemma, if you don't find the man of your dreams, would you think of going to a sperm bank? Would you think of doing that to have a child if you could?
Well, my lovely gay besties have all put themselves up for the job. So, but yeah, there's that option. But I I've got my nephews and I treat them like my own. But do you know what? If I have to go down that route, I will do it. And yeah, I've got no qualms in that. I'm very open and honest, and I will have a baby, and I do want a baby. And also, every mother would know this. I want to feel motherhood. Like, I look at my nephew Hayden and I love him like my own, and Kane, but I've not had the physical experience of being their full-time mum or having that. I don't want that robbed from me in my life, and that would be a travesty. But there's so many good options out there, like adoption. Madonna's done it, Angelina Jolie. The GC could be next, but I do hold on to that dream that I would be able to conceive naturally, and and be that the mum and give all the love that I've got to live, because that's really the only bad thing in my life.
Because you've said in the past, Gemma, that you would give up all the fame and all the divadom and all the money to have had a sort of a simpler family life. Do you still feel that way?
Absolutely, yeah. If I could trade places with it tomorrow, I would.
And what about going into your 40s? I can't imagine that it's going to happen quietly.
No. Well, the weird thing is, I don't feel 40. I feel about 20 years old. And the older I'm getting, I'm sort of reversing myself to look younger. So I do feel that I'm still a spring chicken. And, I think the 40s for me, I've grown up a lot. I've learned a lot. I've had a lot of life experiences that have given me, a wealth of knowledge now. And
so what's your party going to be like then? So what's the party going to be like?
Oh, me party? Well, this is what I was getting on to. We're now, I think we're in August, aren't we? We've already started early plans. And, I'm going into 40s with a bang.
I
you
bet
know,
you are.
yeah, it's not gonna be some quiet shindig. This is gonna be, move over, J-Lo. There's gonna be a big party in town, yeah.
Gemma, Gemma, I feel
But
you're...
I'm not sad about it. I'm embracing my 40s, and I've never felt better. So bring it on.
Gemma, I feel your pain with big boobs because they can be a pain, can't they? And especially them bits underneath that get all sweaty and horrible. I know, yeah.
Linda,
you have to put
my back
talcum powder there, don't you?
Yeah, I know, the medicated one. My
Yeah.
back is killing me on a daily basis. I crouch over a lot now. I cannot wait. All being well, I'm going to have the surgery in October.